For my design, I really wanted to do something kind of simple, um, but also eye-catching, so that whoever was maybe browsing through magazines, it would pop out to them. Um, but I also wanted to make it colorful and make it my own by it being more of an artsy flair with color added. I didn't want the fonts to be cluttered or bombarded with too much going on the cover. The challenges seemed like there were a lot of challenges, mainly narrowing down one idea. My first idea, I was just going to do kind of a plain background and then kind of do a collage of different pictures, but I felt like since my idea was to be simple, I didn't want it to get cluttered. It didn't really work out, and I actually experimented. I really like the color purple, so I experimented with a couple different Pantone uncoated solid colors, and Pantone is like a spot color, and it's actually really good for printing. Kind of what you see is what you get. Instead of kind of winging it with the color, you actually will know exactly how it'll print off with no surprises. Anyways, yeah, so I decided to, after I scratched the idea of the purple background idea, I did actually a gradient, and I liked the effect, but it just didn't seem to pop out to me. It didn't seem original. So I decided to browse through some pictures I've actually taken in the past because I also do photography, and so I went through a few pictures. I wanted to do something with nature or just something different, and as you can see on the slideshows, there's just different pictures, and then I finally narrowed it down to I wanted to do a flower, and I tried a couple different flowers, and I really liked the intensity of the analogous colors that are on the flower on the cover. So I narrowed it down to that one, and I've actually took that picture a couple years back at a park, Woodward Park, and I just highly contrasted it and then messed around with some of the settings just in iPhoto to make it just really pop out. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy with what I chose. I feel like it is artsy and is a little different and pops out to whoever is possibly going to buy it. The rule of thirds. This is actually taught in photography as well as in magazines. And basically, if you were to look at a photograph, you divide it into 2 horizontal lines and 2 vertical lines, and it would give you 9 little squares. And it actually helps you when you're doing photo shoots not to put the person or object or subject area directly in the middle, and you actually can experiment with it and wherever they crisscross, it actually provides a little more balance. People's eyes tend to become adjusted to just focusing on the middle of a picture, but it actually helps a photograph stand out if it's placed in a different area. So the rule of thirds in a magazine places the just the layout. It is visually appealing. It provides clarity and strength, and design flow, and a more simplistic avenue of so the viewer can have understanding and correlate everything that's going on the front cover. Another challenge that I encountered was the font finding. I went to a few websites to actually download a font, and actually one of the fonts caused my computer to crash for a couple minutes. That was kind of scary. Also, the challenge of using iMovie. I've never used it before, and one of my friends, Rachel Martin, actually had done it previously and showed me a few things to do and play around with, so it's actually been really fun to learn that iMovie. And I'm still pretty new at Photoshop. I'm not in depth with certain things, but I know a few basics since I'm in graphic design print. And then iPhoto I'm really familiar with because I have a Mac. So anyways, yeah, so those were some challenges, but actually it's been quite an experience because what this project helped me realize is, especially since we're allowed to like make mistakes, but we're also documenting our mistakes or things that occurred that were difficult, it's been nice to actually be okay with certain things not working out and then explaining them so other people can learn from them. Yeah. Overall, this project was really fun. I did learn a lot in as far as being really precise on alignment. Also, I feel like this has opened up other avenues to experiment with possibly like digital magazines. I go to anthropology.com a lot because they have a really cool magazine design, and you can actually flip through the pages versus like waiting until it comes in the mail. So that's pretty unique. I really like that idea, so I actually might look into that a little more. And then just overall with the project, I feel like I did my best, and with what I know, it's pretty basic. I'd like to go more in depth next time with more depth as far as like the letters and stuff. I felt were a little flat on the magazine. I tried a couple different things and I honestly could not figure it out. So I will have to actually look a little more into tutorials probably too for that. So hope you enjoy the final product. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this, and good luck with your color project.
How come I end up where I started? How come I end up where stream.